Hey, welcome back, and today we got a little bit of bait. We've been seeing a lot of wildlife recently, like a big bear and then some deer, and even raccoons and possums like usual. And so I made this mixture, and so we have apples, cantaloupe, some peanuts, and then some vanilla protein powder and an old banana in there. So we're just gonna throw it around here and see what we get. Alright, so now we're gonna wait till tomorrow to check the camera, and I'll see y'all there. Alright y'all, so this is the deer grass right now. I haven't really gave y'all an update, so here it is. And so it's like this really thin stuff. It's probably about 4 inches tall at this point. And then some over here. That's some watermelon I fed out. The deer's been coming by a lot. She's just been digging and everything. And so here's mostly how the deer grass looks over here. And that goes down into the woods. And then over here, I'm just prepping this side of the tree. So I'm K-buying cut, and then I'm gonna get all these leaves all the way with the rake. And we're getting it down to like this powdery dirt right here. And so that's gonna be good for the other deer grass we got. We got another bag of it, and so we're just prepping this area. And so I'll show you all how it looks in a minute after I get all this raked out and all this cut down. All right, so this is that spot I was telling you all cleared out, and here we got some more of that throw and grow seed. So I'm just gonna get a little bit of my hands and just sprinkle it out. We're gonna try to get it evenly spread out. This is what it is. It was ryegrass and clover and stuff. And we do want it to come in pretty thick, so I'm putting quite a bit of handfuls out. Here's the original deer grass we started growing. It's just a really thick ryegrass. And you can cut it and it'll come back and everything. And this is the tree the trail cam sits on. I don't have it up right now. We're just gonna get all of this right here filled in. There's some more bare spots and stuff. Alright, y'all, welcome back. It's about a week later since that last clip you saw, and so we're about to check the camera, so let's go ahead and check that real quick. Alright, so we got a little raccoon right here. He seems to be there at nighttime. He's just walking around. So now next we got another raccoon. This is when the camera angle is a little bit different because I moved it around a little bit. So the next one we got 2 possums right there. As you can see, that one's running. Oh, that one's chasing him. I guess they're just playing, or I don't even know. So next we got a deer. This is that doe. She's just enjoying the deer grass right there. But she does stay around for quite a while. She's been coming pretty much every day. She has a little itch. She's gonna keep eating that. And as you can see, like that little brown pile, I got like some mineral and some corn laid out for her. Even some watermelon I had laid out. So she's just enjoying that. She does seem to love the deer grass a lot. I did plant some more, as y'all saw, which I'm not sure if it's going to grow because of the rain situation. We really haven't been having too much rain. But she'll just sit there all day pretty much. She comes around 7, 8 o'clock-ish, and then early in the morning. She's just going to stay there the whole time and just eat. She's just, her little tail is wagging because the flies and mosquitoes are getting her. She's walking over, just sniffing around, smelling the deer grass. Which the deer grass is a mixture of rye and a bunch of clovers and stuff. There she is going back into the woods. And that's where she comes in and out, I guess. Alright, so next we got a little possum at nighttime. And then she's back at nighttime. I think this is around 2 a.m. So she does come a little early in the morning. Or late at night, whatever you want to call it. And so here she is. She's just coming up, sniffing all the deer grass and stuff. Which I think this is when I put out watermelon rind. So she's probably going to be eating the watermelon rind. There she is going off into the dark. Alright, she's back underneath the camera now. Alright, now she's back at 6:56 p.m. And she just sits there and eats all this grass. So let's just watch her for a little while. Well, she is pretty interesting to watch. Yeah, that's a little later. That's 7:30 p.m. So she left and came back about an hour later. So now this is 7:30, so it's getting a little bit darker. And it looks like there's some raindrops coming down. And she's just still out there. The camera turned to night mode. I don't know why. Because it's only 7:30. It usually don't get dark until like 9 pretty much here. This looks like the camera's gotten a little darker. And there it is raining a little bit harder. This is about 6 minutes later, it says. And she's just feeling the raindrops, just eating still. Okay, so now she's back the next day at 12 p.m. So this is a little bit of afternoonish. So let's just watch it for a little while. And you can see all the shade coming down and stuff, so it's really shaded right there. That's why she likes it, I think. Because it's not too hot during the midday like it was. So there she goes back into the woods, I'm pretty sure. And she just goes down and down deep in the woods. I think she has a baby down there, which I'll talk more about that later. Here's some little raccoons. There's 2 raccoons right there. And they just come and eat. They pretty much eat everything. That's where I have to keep going down. Because the deer, she really won't eat too much corn. She mostly likes the deer grass, but these raccoons destroy the corn. Oh! Y'all, look at that. Right there. That's a spider on the lens. I think there might even be a raccoon back there. And yeah, there's a little raccoon just sitting back there eating. Alright, she's back. This is 5:30 p.m. So this is the next day. And like I said, she's just going to sit there and eat. She loves coming by and just eating. Which, I mean, that's what the deer grass and what I put the food out for is for her. And the raccoons, I guess. So she's just going to... Sorry about the thunder. It's actually raining right now. And so she's just going to keep eating and eating and eating that grass. Which I'm glad, because I think she has had a baby. Which we will talk more about that, like I said. So I just want her to have as much food as she wants. She needs it right now. She has a baby. She's just gonna stay in there. Alright, so next. Okay, this is actually me like kind of maintaining the deer grass, I guess. And that's me filming like y'all showed y'all earlier. But I gotta maintain it a little bit so it don't get too overgrown. Because she does eat it down pretty good. Like, see, she's right here, like right after I was there. Like, I think this is 2 hours later after I was there. And she's already back. So the lawnmower don't phase her. Me being down there don't phase her. My scent don't phase her. So, and I know a lot of y'all probably would think it does, but it really don't, because this is proof right here that it don't. She'll just come back every now and then. Even after I mow down there, she'll just come back. It really doesn't phase her that much. So she's just going to keep eating on that deer grass right there. But she loves it. And the deer grass has gone down a little bit from her eating on it, so I might get some more. Oh, there's that groundhog. He doesn't really do too much. He just tears up everything. Which he's probably most of the reasons the grass is all gone. He just tears it all up. So he's just gonna be sitting there for a little while. So we'll just watch him. And there he goes. Alright, so as y'all saw, we got a lot of stuff on the camera on this spot, and we've been using this spot for a while. You can see all the deer grass, and so we're gonna move it over there to that fence post over there, as you can see. And so we're gonna face it that way, and it's gonna be another perspective. So let's go ahead and get this down and moved over there. Alright, so we just got the camera off the other tree and we're putting on this fence post. So I'm gonna go ahead and get it strapped up. Probably need to angle it a little bit with the sticks I got them. So now what these sticks are gonna do, we're just gonna stick them right back behind the camera, and that's gonna give it an angle so it's not sitting too high, because it needs to be facing the ground to see all the raccoons and even deer. So there we go, that should be good. And then we'll just get our bait set out. And so our bait, we got this apple mixture with some protein powder in there, and then we have a bunch of corn, because they have been liking corn. Alright, so we're gonna start putting this bait out. We're just gonna fill a cob. We'll kind of make a line with it. So now we're gonna throw out this apple mixture. I'll show y'all a close-up of it. So the deer have been loving this, especially with the protein powder. I even looked it up and it said deers can have it, so it's okay for them. Alright y'all, so this is going to be the end of the baiting. We got the camera all set up. Also, that deer grass that we planted, I showed y'all me throwing it out and everything. It really hasn't came up because it hasn't really had a good rain in like 3 weeks here. As you can see, the ground's just super dry. The seeds everywhere, you can just see it all. Like right here. All those little things right there are little seeds. And so hopefully we get a good rain. It's pretty much almost a storm right now. And so hopefully that seed will soak into the ground, but I'm not really sure. And then over here I got my other deer grass. It's pretty much getting all ate down. I'll go ahead and get like a lower angle. It's getting all ate down. And then over here, it's getting really thick right here. Like, that's my leg next to it. It's getting pretty thick, and then over here it's got like ate down to the dirt. So I probably will get some more of that. So we'll see y'all tomorrow if we get anything. Alright y'all, we're back down here a few days later. All of the bait's gone, and the deer grass really ain't growing up that much. We gotta get some more rain. So we're gonna check the camera and see what we got on it. Alright, so it looks like we have a couple squirrels here just playing around. It looks like there's 3. So now we got the doe back, which is like 1 month later. And so I think she does look a little bit skinnier, so they maybe have fawn down in the woods, which I do have the camera set up right now to see if we can see her bring him up or whatever. So we'll just keep checking out for that. Where she's eating at right there, I did put a bunch of corn right there, so that's what she's eating on. She's just eating. I put like a little bit of mineral in there too with the corn. In this spot that she's in right now is where I planted the grass seed earlier, the deer seed. And then over there, all the way at the top right corner, you can probably see, that's where all the main deer grass is. Which is raining pretty good, so that seed should be seeding down in the ground. Just coming up to the camera. There she is walking back to the other side where the deer grass is over there. She's just gonna stand around and eat for a little while. She's eating all that mineral and grass. I did put some apples out there too, like y'all saw me bait with. She does like that mixture I've been making. And she'll sit there for literally 2 hours, 3 hours sometimes, just eating. Which I'm glad she does, because that's why I put it out there for her. And plus, if she had the baby or whatever, she needs to start eating a lot more. And also, y'all down in the comments, let me know if you'd like me to cut this up more, because I don't know how much y'all want to see of the deer, so I'll keep putting as much in here, and then y'all tell me if you want me to cut it down or whatever. But I think she is pretty interesting to watch, just to see what she does. Just going back over there. Oh, did y'all see that? She must have got spooked by something. But she's still over there just eating, so she obviously didn't get spooked too bad. Just looking around. Alright, so here we got night footage. And so there's a raccoon right there. Oh, you can see one back there in the top right corner. The eyes of him. So there's 2 raccoons. Which that one did look like a tiny one. Here's 2 grown-up ones, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, these are 2 big ones. Which I think I counted about 8, including little babies down there. Just from seeing them on the camera and everything. And so that's great. That's a lot of raccoons. And I'm pretty sure there's probably more that I haven't brought in yet. I'll just watch these guys for a little while. They're just probably going to sit there and eat forever. I think this was the night I put out the corn and mineral. Which I really do like the corn. Here's a solo one in here. May just kind of stand there and eat. So now there's another one. He's over there by that tree. So now we got a little squirrel. Yeah, there's only one there. He'll just eat all the corn and then bury it all. Oh, there's 2 of them right there now. They kind of blend in really well with the grass. Alright, so here we got another raccoon. I think there's one over there in the middle, top of the screen. So we'll just watch him for a little while. Alright, so now we got some crows, which I don't know what they're doing. They just come by every now and then. I think they're just eating the corn too. So everything loves the corn, I guess. So the corn's good to put out. Oh. Alright, that's a groundhog right there. It looks nasty. I hate these things, honestly. They just tear up everything. There he is going back behind the tree. Alright, so you saw what we got on the camera. We got a bunch of different stuff, from deer to raccoons. That's mainly what we do get, is a bunch of raccoons, because they're all up in these trees and everything. There's whole armies of them pretty much. They're everywhere. They get in my corn and everything. So that is gonna be the end of this one. Make sure to hit that like button if you enjoyed this one. Hit that subscribe button if you want to see more of this, and click that bell notification so you'd never miss another upload. And I'll see you all in the next one. Peace.